Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode from Poke Crows. It's Crow here with my good buddy Origami. Please introduce yourself.
What's up? Just kidding. What's going on, everybody? It's me, Origami here. Funny story. I'm just here to hold Crow back from fanboying too hard. So
this is lies, smears, and propaganda against crows. And very speciest right now, but we'll see what we can do. We'll try to avoid all the bigotry going on right now.
We should really get into it because there's a ton to cover.
There is so much. Okay, so very first one, we actually did a video on this one very quick. The Sobble and Grookey second stage evolutions. I like them. I think that the second stage evolution for Grookey is really strong. Sobble's okay.
No, they're pretty legit. I mean, some may say they're a little lacking. I like the Mohawk on Grookey's evolution, and I just like the little stealth elements to Sobble's. But other than that, they're pretty plain. But there's good things to like about them.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing. They don't look awkward. You know, they don't look like freaking Grovyle.
No, fair.
The next image is going to be Galarian Meowth.
Oh yeah.
So we actually just had a Alolan Meowth, and personally, for an alternative form, I like that this looks so different. And the only really recognizable point is probably just that coin on its head.
The coin and the horns. He looks like a little Tasmanian devil.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very, very weird form, but I love it. We got Giganta Max Meowth, and we have Galarian Meowth.
Meowth is getting some love in this one. So what do we got?
Well, next one up is going to be Ickfoxen. I love the look on its face.
I love this Pokemon in general. It's like my favorite animal as well. So
let's see. There was a description actually given. A little bit is cut off, but I was one of the lucky people to play the Pokemon Sword and Shield for 90 minutes. It's such a beautiful game, better than expected. In earlier routes, you see many new Pokemon. In the forest is this spider called Webathril. So there's no image of this guy. It's a black spider with one massive eye with purple patterns, and it's on this bright yellow web. A bug and poison type, I believe. On Route 1, I encountered 5 new Pokemon. One of them is called Ickfoxen. This is a little orange and black fox. People in the town refer to them as pests quite a lot, but it's so cute I had to have one. So I'm going to guess you're just like that person, AJ.
Yeah, probably. If it was me, it'd be the same. The spider sounds like a what do you call that? What do you call that thing? Black Widow? Sounds like a Black Widow.
It does. Well, you know what? It actually sounds like a better version of Ariados.
It does. Imagine if it is. It's just Galarian Ariados. Johto needs love.
Well, it gave it a different name, though, and it sounds like this is on an early route, though. But yeah, Johto definitely needs love. So, Ickfoxen's evolution. I think that this is just a 2-stage. I highly doubt that there's anything beyond this. And I love the look. I love the mustache.
I'm biased because I love the animal generally. So, that's a yes for me. I digs it.
All right, well, I guess that one's going on your team for sure.
Yeah.
So, the next one up is this elephant. And, crazy thing, this was one of the Pokemon that we kind of saw a little bit of in the one of the original trailers where Chairman Rose released it, and a lot of people were wondering if that was Poltegeist, but they said it looked too different, and yeah, it's legit. It's an elephant, and I love elephant Pokemon. Don fan.
No, yeah, Don fan. He needs. We were just saying, Johto needs love. I think they need to do something to incorporate him a little better.
Oh, yeah.
I would appreciate that.
He's such a cool Pokemon. Don fan needs love.
The next one on the list, though, that one looks interesting to me.
This is because it's a very unique typing too. We've never had Poison Electric in any form, not Mega Evolution, nothing. So, yeah. I love the way it looks. That look in his eyes.
It looks almost like a teddy bear or like a stuffed animal, but yeah, he's like, "Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. You could try it."
Well, I mean, Poison Electric type. You don't fucking mess with that.
I mean, what is it? Pokemon that appears to be based off of an Ankylosaurus. Yeah. So I think its evolution is going to be a beast.
Yeah. Oh my god, a big dinosaur that shoots out lightning and poison. All right, next one up. Now, this is the thing that I don't have any clue on, right? It's called Berserker because it's clearly based on a Viking, but also it looks so similar to Galarian Meowth. And I think we were either deciding it's either some form of evolution or it's just like an alternate to that Galarian Meowth that exists in the region and they kind of compete with each other, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would suspect it's basically the Galarian Persian, hence Berserker.
Oh, that actually makes more sense. But damn, that is not Persian though. That is a completely alternate evolution.
That is super satanic. Persian sold his soul to Satan for cheese and crackers and became that to serve him. That's what that. Let's move on because now I just totally made him look weird in a satanic light.
I have no clue where you're going with any of that.
I'm saying he looks like the devil.
He's a Viking, dude. He's a Viking.
No,
he's got a beard, and he's got a Viking helmet. Those are the horns of the Viking helmet. He's got bracers on, and he's a steel type.
We'll agree to disagree. Is he steel? Is that legit?
Yeah, he's a steel type. Berserker's a steel type that looks very similar to Galarian Meowth.
Well, let's agree to disagree and move on, because I made it weird.
Rillaboom!
Bro, I know this is your jam right now.
No,
it has nothing to do with music.
Frig, man, I love this thing. But you know what? I was telling somebody the hairstyle really reminds me of Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and I fucking love it.
It's like a Rockstar haircut. You know what I mean?
No, it totally. Well, Super Saiyan 3 Goku's got a Rockstar haircut.
No, I'm not even disagreeing with that. The only gripe I have, his stick looks weird. Because I get it's a drumstick, but like all the previous sticks, don't look like sticks, and the drum doesn't look like a drum. It just looks like a log.
Yeah, yes and no. It definitely doesn't look like a drum I've ever seen, but at the same time, I imagine that he is going to be beating it in a certain way, so the animation, I guess, really just depends. I think it would have been cool if instead of a drum, he just had like this big-ass rock, and he was just beating it with these wooden sticks to make noise. But this is fine.
I'm gonna bring up something in a minute, but we got to get past Sobble's like final evolution for me to say this. So.
Okay, let's go. The next one up is we got to see our little derpy poison electric dinosaur, but this is possibly Galarian Farfetchd, and I've been told, and I'm not too sure this is true. It's essentially the exact same type. It has the exact same stats. The only difference is the stick that it carries is much bigger, and it's a brown duck. So, I mean, I don't... It reminds me more of, like, Gastrodon. You have, like, two different versions that are the exact same, but they just look a little different.
Sounds about right to me in that aspect.
Now, Intellion.
Intellion.
Definitely not as good as Rillaboom. I think everybody can agree on that one.
That's fair. That's a fair statement. It does look goofy. To me, it looks like a Sonic character, which is kind of why I like it. So I'm biased on that. And I'm going to bring this up to you right now. Nintendo is putting a lot of extra stuff into these Pokemon, I think, because Intellion looks like Leon from Star Fox 64. And what's his name? Rillaboom? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Donkey Kong had a game where all he did was bang on a drum. And now you have a monkey banging on a drum.
I mean, that would be a super deep cut for that design, but maybe.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, it's Donkey Kong banging on a drum. Here's Leon from Star Fox. Who are we missing? What's the rabbit? Is he like from Mario? He jumps high like Mario.
We'll get to Score Bunny. We actually don't have a second stage. I'm going to leak that to you in the video right now before we get to it.
one complaint, his hands are extra large. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I have no clue what that's about, but okay.
Let's just move on.
Yeah, we need to. There's so much. I love this. Giganta Max Kingler. This thing looks freaking epic, and I love that they used the foaming bubbles to make this giant beard and mustache.
It's legit. I like the fact that it has teeth on its pincers. It just looks crazy. It looks like an Evangelion like Pokemon now. It doesn't even look like a Pokemon.
It doesn't. It looks like a monster.
No, yeah. Because even Ultra Beasts weren't this. They're kind of like Ultra Beast fused with Pokemon now. That's what I feel like they're trying to do.
Now the next one, you can just tell us your unbiased opinion because I love this. I love Machamp.
No, he's cool. He just looks extra derp with his face all squished in, and he's lips and eyes.
Wizard.
Yeah, look at that.
Time to let that face back go.
Well, it is BP's favorite Pokemon, so
it is, but
nothing's more manly than this guy.
And that's what he said, so that's the opinion that should hold. So we should move on with that. He's the champ. He's the champ.
This one here, this is just a really quick telling you what the new GMAX move is for this one. But it's a new Pokemon called Cattorini. You can kind of see it up here in the right-hand corner. This is a pretty good image that you can tell. And that is its Gigantamax form. I don't really know anything that I would really say about this one. It looks like a Pokemon.
It looks like a Sea Witch, so...
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably not going to use it unless there's some really distinct reason to use it.
No, I don't know.
Gigantamax Garbodor.
It's a mess, but I guess that's what they're going for, He is the garbage Pokemon. So.
I mean, look at all the crap that's just shoved into him, right? You got the little mock SSN, you got the little airplane, right? You got you got the toy car. All of that's also been Gigantamax. But then you got a freaking building sticking out the side of him.
Yeah. I don't know what that game is called, but it's like when you collect everything and roll into a giant ball of trash. That's what it reminds me of.
Now, for those people who don't like hot garbage, we have hot bugs. Scorch.
Yes.
Do that evil X face. But now, Scorch. Now, real quick, imagine if you saw this thing, like, just crawling up your countertop. Like, it would freak me the fuck out. I'm not gonna lie, it totally would. Now, that's Gigantamax form, though. This thing is fucking crazy. Can you imagine this thing Gigantamaxing? It has to wrap around the entire stadium.
No, I feel like Gigantamax is like, what is it? They saw a Cloverfield and just wanted to replicate some of that. And look, here we go. Here we got it.
A Cloverfield paradox or something?
Yeah, now we got a giant Pokemon tapeworm with clouds.
It's the perfect combination, Yug. A giant centipede, and you took a flame torch to him.
Okay, Gigantamax Roly-Poly and the Evo for it. I'm not going to say the name until we get to it, but this was leaked prior to the actual leak of Pokemon, and it looks like a gigantic moving fortress.
I digs it. I digs that one.
This thing is amazing. Now, we don't have a great image of it, but you can kind of see the Gigantamax Lapras, and yeah, I love the new shell that it has. It's got the sound bars around it, and then like the icicle patterns play the musical notes. The GMAX resonance is basically like setting up an Aurora Veil for it. So you got a kind of tanky-ish Pokemon. It's very bulky. Then you set it up behind a screen of protection, and it's beautiful as fuck.
Yeah. No, I dig Lapras. Lapras looks legit. Oh, the next one. Yeah.
Oh, this is... Yeah, I got no clue what this thing is. They say it's potentially Eternatus. They took a really intentionally blurry photo. The thing that I can kind of see, there's an arrow pointing to it. So this is either this has got to be a Gigantamax one. All of the ones with the arrows are gigantic.
It could be, but I don't see those clouds that are usually poofed around them in any kind of area.
Well, on the Scorcho is a very tiny cloud on its tail, so maybe it's up above his head and you just can't fucking see it.
Oh, no, wait. Yeah, I think you're right. You're probably right. Because I feel like they made this picture blurry on purpose.
Yeah.
Now,
Eternatus is like, it's mentioned in a ton of leaks, but there's been no reveal for it, period.
It sounds like a Marvel bad guy, Eternatus, Right? It looks like a Digimon.
Well, the next one's a little bit more grounded. Silicobra Sandaconda and they have a Gigantamax form. I'm gonna guess if it's called Santa Cobra, it's probably a ground type.
I would hope so.
But okay, so can you see the snout on this thing? I have a feeling that this thing tucks itself back, pops itself forward, and spits something out of its nose at the opponent.
Probably, because look at the Gigantamax form. It looks like Caw from Jungle Book, you know? It's like a bunch of gooish stuff, so it probably spits that goo stuff out, you know?
It looks like it's got honey, like, dripping
I know, I wanted to say honey, but I didn't want to be childish. I'm like, Winnie the Pooh, and like...
Well, maybe it's a grass and ground type, then.
It could be.
That kind of makes sense. You cannot read any of this. I mean, if anyone can zoom and enhance the shit out of this, let us know what its GMAX moves are.
Yeah, I can't read that.
Finally, Cinderrace, Scorbunny's final evolution. That's the best image that we have. It's very basic.
I did not know that was the final. I thought it was the second stage, and I was like, it's going to be really cool. And Crow was like, that's the final. I was like, oh.
You're like, oh, this is such a great second stage. I'm like, man, if that was the second stage, it would be the best second stage Pokemon, period. But unfortunately, it's the final Evo. Maybe, I was going to say, maybe in game, it has some sort of special effects that make it more fiery or something. You just can't see it here.
Yeah. I mean... It doesn't look bad, but it just doesn't look that great either. It doesn't really stand out to me.
No.
You know, like Decidueye, he stood out.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Well, Incineroar also stood out, but a lot of people didn't think it was in a good way.
No, yeah, it's Tony the Tiger, but like Decidueye is Robin Hood, ghost, grass, owl, Pokemon. He's all over the place. He shoots arrows.
Everybody loves Decidueye. Now, we got to move on, though.
No, for sure. I was about to say.
Yeah, you were supposed to keep me from fanboying, and then you start bringing up Decidueye. Hey, how about we talk about Lucario, AG?
How about we just go on to the next section?
I can't actually read this thing. Corin or something. But it's a new electric type, and it looks like a... Gosh, what do you call those things? The sea urchins. Looks like an electric sea urchin.
Yeah, I can't read it at all. Like, you're better off than I am.
But you can see it, right?
Slightly, yeah. I see what you mean by sea urchin, but I can't even read the name, let alone.
All right, well, we'll give this one a pass, but hopefully it evolves, because it looks a little too basic to me. Now, we have Wooloo's evolution. Look at this guy. What's it called? Dougabull. Okay, so you have a horn. You got these big giant ram horns. And then you have two other horns coming up from under its mouth. The gray fur looks like it's a knotted scarf around it. I actually really like this thing. It's
supposed to look like a soccer ball, apparently, and it kind of does.
Oh, yeah, the white and then the black spots here and here.
Yeah.
Well, that makes
the next
sense.
ones are interesting, though. The next ones are interesting. I want to talk about those.
Yes! What do they call
Clobopus?
Clobopus. I can't say that name.
Clobopus and Graplocked.
I love it. I mean, look. I mean, come on. Octopuses have basically 8 arms. They're perfect for boxing.
No, it's just it might look basic to some, but I just think it's like it's a fun looking Pokemon, and then its evolution is pretty legit too.
Yeah.
So I dig him.
It goes from being like really cute to being really intense, but I think it's really nice. All right, we gotta move on, because this was the big one. Impdimp's evolutions, and your thoughts on what that could mean for Impdimp. But I mean, everybody looking at Impdimp was like, this thing looks so derpy, so dumb. I can't find very many people that ever were singing any of the praises on this thing.
Yeah.
But then its evolution. Like, this is really cool. I love the second stage. More grim.
Oh, it does. Impdimp just goes into like an epic evolution line. I think he's the pseudo of the region, because
when you look at this thing, fucking Grimmsnarl. I mean, come on.
No, yeah, Grimmsnarl, and his typing is half fairy, half dark. That's a broken typing generally.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He turns into a beast.
I would be with you on that one, because other Pseudo legendaries, when they evolve, you have
Garchomp, Hydreigon.
like a very cute or very like small, tiny Pokemon. The second stage looks way better, and then the final stage just looks way more intense than anything else.
Yep.
I don't know. I want one of these on my team.
Same.
I feel like I could take over all of Galar with this guy.
I mean, he's just a cool guy to have on your team generally. But that being said, I think we both agree on the pseudo thing.
We do.
At least.
Now, we're going to switch over, guys. All right? So, 3, 2, 1. And look, we've got Torkoal and Colossal. First off, the puns. The puns with these Pokemon names are just so on point. And
fair, but they're a little cringy.
Now we remember that thing Gigantamaxes into a moving fortress. So,
it does. I'm not going to take that away from it.
It does look a little derpy for me, but the thing is, I tend to avoid rock types because they're so slow and they have so many weaknesses. But I kind of want to see if I can fit this on my team.
I could see you with one of these. It looks like it's going to be a defensive type of Pokemon too, because it's got to be a different typing besides Rock. I would say like Fire or something.
Well, Rock and Fire is a terrible defensive typing. Look at
from water. Yeah, it's going to get annihilated.
But now we've got the pre-evolution for the Corviknight line, and I love the hell out of this thing. Rookity, Corvus Choir. Yeah, I forgot that one. And then finally, Corviknight. Yeah, and you can kind of see how the evolution happens, right? So when you take a look at Rookity, it's very tiny. The only thing that's really distinct between this and its evolution, Corvus Choir, will be the blue and then the red eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Corvus Choir looks really nice. For the second stage bird Pokemon, like Pidgeotto and everything. Yeah. Pidgeotto's always been my favorite, and this guy really looks good. But
he does.
Then Corviknight just looks like you took Corvus Choir and you just added armor all over him. And finally, you can kind of see the armor goes over the red eyes, so it fits perfectly into the socket.
Yeah.
But I already said I want to use a Corviknight. That's no surprise to anybody.
No, the Birdline in this one is legit. I like the pre-evolutions all the way up to the final. So we can't argue on that one.
No, we can't. So. I just scrolled down.
Yep.
And I came across Galarian Rapidash.
That's the one. I knew you were ready for that one.
My Little Pony Princess Adventures.
The Shield exclusive Pokemon.
Which you're getting Shield, right?
Yes.
You also like...
Yes, I already said I'd give you one. Jeez.
No, I was going to ask about My Little Pony.
What about it?
Well, could you explain how the new Ponyta line basically directly ties to My Little Pony franchise?
First of all, just because I'm getting Shield doesn't make me like a brony. Second of all, I don't know anything about it, and if you don't want one, just say you don't want one. I don't have to give you one. Jeez.
I want one.
I know you do. So...
and then finally, we have the evolution for Yamper, and it's called Boltund.
It's legit. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty... I mean, it's pretty simple, but, it reminds me of Manectric, except for it actually looks, it doesn't look stupid. Like, I like Manectric, because I like most electric types, but I hate the freaking thing it's got on its forehead, right? That cone look. And then this Mega was just a freaking lightning bolt, like a legit lightning bolt.
Yeah.
This is Electric Doggo, and they did Electric Doggo very nice. I actually like the eyes on this thing.
No, like, I think keeping it simple is what made it, like, cool to me. Because, like, if you look at the fur on the top, I think it makes, like, a lightning bolt. The colors blend well together.
Yeah, this is really... Yeah, no, I haven't... out of everything we've seen so far, I don't think there's anything else that's come out so far, guys. I'll refresh, though, just to be safe. But so far, other than maybe that Galarian Rapidash, because I don't like the look in its eyes. I like the old Rapidash eyes. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, this one looks all angry. It's a unicorn. It's an angry unicorn.
And no, it's got very distinct eyes, and I think that they should have just copied over and maybe just changed the tint. But whatever. That's like the only one. Everything else I love. They all look so cool.
Yeah. No, I'm inclined to agree for the most part. I have my gripes, but you know that about it already, Crow. We don't have to go over that. Because when it comes down to it, I'm still getting the game, and you're still getting your ponytail. So,
all right, guys. Well, yeah, I wanted to hold off, but it seems like there's a little bit of a break finally in the leaks that have been coming out. I would imagine when I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to see either a video or some sort of notification about how there's been 20 new Pokemon revealed from the ones that have already been revealed. Stay tuned. These leaks are coming out like crazy. I'm going to guess the people who have the advanced copies just do not care because they have so much cover.
Yeah. So are we doing wrap-ups real quick so I could throw something out there?
Yeah, well, yeah, let's go ahead and wrap up right now.
All right, so I just want to say on the DNA Crows channel, the regular channel for Andrew and Dean, they are running a contest, or not a contest, a giveaway for a copy of Pokemon Sword or Shield. And it's coming up in about 2 weeks, right, Crow?
Yes, it is. And actually, we're going to be announcing the winner on a live stream Tuesday that I'm going to be doing.
Yeah.
So we'll go and compile everything. We're going to do the raffle, me and my brother. On Monday, we'll pick the name. I think actually what we're planning on doing is writing everybody's names down and just straight up picking it out of the hat. So that should be fun.
Good. Well, good luck to you on that. But if you want to describe the giveaway rules for because you're also doing the plushie, and there's been a winner for that, right? For the Sobble?
Yes, there has, and actually, I have the winner's name on my phone.
Yeah,
really
I was
nice.
gonna say.
Yeah, no,
I was gonna say it's not me. I wanted the Sobble, but it's not me.
Gosh, right? You know, I'm giving the Grookey away last only because I love seeing the Grookey, and I may have to buy another Grookey.
But go ahead and explain the rules.
Okay, so the rules for the giveaway of Sword and Shield are very simple. Just be a subscriber to the DNA Crows YouTube channel. I'll go ahead and put that in the description. It's different content from Pokemon, so if you're only interested in Pokemon content, I do understand, but if you want to subscribe to that channel, leave us a comment on any of the videos that we posted. I would say pretty much in the past month. Your name will be entered into the raffle, and we'll pick 2 winners. One person is getting Sword, one person is getting Shield. And then hopefully we can all play together, which would be my main hope. Now, the final thing is the winner for the raffle for the plushie of Sobble. And if you can hear that snoring, that's my girlfriend, because we're up very late. The winner is going to be at Lucario_designs, Galarian Luke on Twitter, who shared the video of hashtag Pokemon Let's Go No More. Thank you so much for doing that, buddy. We will make sure to contact you. I'm going to shoot you a DM on Twitter. Make sure those are open, and I'll figure out a way of sending it over, either to a P.O. box or your address or your contact. Well, that snoring is my girlfriend telling me we need to go to sleep. So yep. I'm pretty sure the audio is probably catching that.
Good wrap-up point.
Please, guys, subscribe to the channel. Sobble is going to Lucario Designs, but the next winner is going to be getting Score Bunny. So please, take these videos, share them on social media, tag myself on Twitter, tag Origami on Facebook. Our links will be in the description for this video. And yeah, please stay tuned. Bye-bye. Aura, say bye.
I did. I said adios. Don't discriminate.